Hi folks, welcome back. This is now episode 3 of my gameplay series versus AI++. Two turns have actually passed since my last video. I'm now on turn 6. After I finished my turn on in the last video, which was turn 4, the AI did not declare war. Then in turn 5 came around, which was last turn, and I kind of expected him to do it then, and he still didn't. So we went 2 turns since the diplomatic block is lifted, and EA has not declared war yet. This will be turn 3. I'm going first, so after I finish my turn, I guess we will see if he declares war, if the AI declares war. Seeing just a little bit more movement down here from the AI. He's got these units down here. Looks like some kind of mobile units he's making there. I'm sure I'm not seeing everything here from my intelligence, but looks like they're probably just some kind of mobile unit that he's making. I did opt for a little bit different strategy here with my anti-tank guns that I decided to bring in. And what I did is I created and sometimes I do this, I think it's a little more efficient. In this case I'm trying to be efficient. I'm expecting to go up against a very well stacked enemy with a lot of armor. Now what I have is I've got 30 of these infantry formations. If I were to put 2 guns in every infantry formation, like I was originally talking about doing, that would mean I would have to produce 60 guns, which would take some time. So what I opted to do here was, and I do this sometimes, more often with anti-tank guns than with infantry guns, but sometimes I'll put my guns in separate units and then just move them around where I need them along the line. And that's what I opted to do here. I can get guns across the line quicker because I won't have to build nearly as many guns to get anti-tank guns across this line than to have to build 60 guns. So what I'm going to do here, what I'm doing right now, is I'm putting 8 guns per army, and this army got it first. The reason I give it to this army first and then this army's getting it next is I believe these are the armies that are most in danger in the immediate future of getting attacked by armor. Up north, you see he's built some more roads out here too. But up north there's this gap and there's this river and the mountains. So if he declares war, there's no chance of getting attacked by armor up here. At least this turn. It would be at least 2 turns before I would get attacked, and it might possibly even be 3, I don't know. It's going to be at least 2. So I feel like I have a little more time to get the guns up here. Whereas down here, I mean, he's got this road. Here's production city here. He's got this road run all the way up to here now. So I could see armor coming down this road and hitting me here much faster than I could see hitting me up there. So I'm just sort of prioritizing right now, and I'm sending those initial guns here. Because I did build a gun factory right there. I feel like I'm taking a little bit of a risk here. I think this will be my 3rd turn in a row now. I've dedicated almost all of my production towards PPs. And I have to get enough PPs to do what I need to do, because I just don't have a lot of production and these factories are expensive. Take that tank factory out there, I got the 5 cities in my capital. And you can see in these cities, pretty much everything is being dedicated to PPs, with the exception of the supplies I'm making and these 8 horses right here, which are going to hold the guns going into the next unit. And I'm doing that again. Oh, also this turn I took the 80 PPs and I used a few extra to make these formations right here for the guns. And then this turn I had, I think, 5 or 6 extra PP after I used 80 to upgrade this raw and that raw. So I double my raw production from 80 to 160. Definitely going to need that. If I'm going to build factories and have these factories actually be doing something for me, I'm going to need to have raw, so I can pump out things like tanks, planes, guns. I'm not going to be able to beat the AI without tanks, planes, and guns. So with that little bit extra though, I use that to build these formations here, and then this round I created these formations that the guns will be going into this turn. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with all these PPs next turn. May or may not spend them all. I may save some of them. Might build another gun factory. That's certainly a possibility. Possibly even a remote chance of an aircraft factory, although I think another gun factory might be more likely. The more I can get guns out here, guns will help me in the immediate future, maybe more than planes would. Fighters, getting some fighters in the air to help establish some kind of air supremacy is going to be necessary, but in the immediate future, getting some anti-aircraft guns out there too could also be very effective. With the kind of production the AI has, when he does declare war, I expect there is going to be some action from aircraft. See, no airports, so the area of the map that is probably most vulnerable to some kind of aircraft is going to be down here in the south. Yeah, I'm going to have to give some thought to that. So maybe some anti-aircraft guns in these HQs or something might be in order. Or building an air base down here somewhere and stationing some fighters there on an intercept or something. I'm sure there's going to be some enemy aircraft involved. I'm more concerned about the armor than I am airplanes, but the AI is going to build something for sure. So I guess that's about everything going on here. You can see how most of my production is going, where I'm at. Built this factory, still building up, getting those anti-tank guns up front here in preparation for an armored attack. Need to start getting some mortar out there soon too. There's not a lot out there right now. Most of this mortar, the majority of this mortar just came off of the starters units, just the TOE system, and just redistributed them. And I produced quite a few too, but you know, the templates on these are set to have 5 mortar, and I'm not there on any of these. Plus, machine guns are out there now. Units are starting to get good entrenchment. I'm prepared. If he attacks, I'm prepared, I think. We'll see what happens. So far, there's just been a little, I don't know, just a little bit of, I don't know, units spilling over into here. I haven't seen mass amounts of German units down here anyway. Almost looks like there could be mass amounts up here, but they're gonna have more to deal with up there. I'm in a much better defensive position. So I guess we'll go ahead and end this video here. Turn 6, and maybe the AI will declare. It's hard to imagine going beyond 3 turns without the AI declaring war, since I'm the only other opponent and there isn't another AI on the board he could declare war against instead of me. It's hard for me to imagine going beyond 3 turns, but I guess it's possible. This will be turn 3, so we'll see what the AI does. And thank you for watching, and tune in for episode 4 coming up next.